So if you guys want to know what the most sought after Duramax is, if all of this EPA stuff goes into plan, make sure you stay tuned and hear my thoughts. What is up, guys? Once again, thank you so much for stopping by at the channel. And if you are interested in anything Duramax related, diesel related, cool truck parts, awesome reviews, make sure you subscribe. I want to go ahead and address that last video. It was my opinion on the future of diesel tuning, diesel truck parts, etc. Make sure you watch that last video so you have a better idea. So many of you guys know that tuning is going to be more under the radar than you think, as well as diesel performance truck parts, which is like 90% of my YouTube channel. So I am going to make a video on this, but let's jump right into it, guys. The most sought after Duramax, if say the apocalyptic Clean Air Act happens and they take away all the diesel parts, you can't buy them anymore unless you smuggle them across Mexico. You can't tune. I think the coolest diesel truck out there in the Duramax realm is going to be the one and only LB7. You guys already knew what I was going to say. The LB7 was introduced in the beginning of 2000. It's the very first Duramax application put into a Silverado. It's the first generation Duramax. Why do I say an LB7? It's very simple. There's no emissions. In 04.5, when the LOY was introduced, a second gen Duramax, this was their first attempt with a EGR, okay? EGR was already established there and so on and so forth. And then it kind of spiraled out of control from EGR to DPF to DEF. Of course, you live in a state that requires that and they've already been installed on your truck. You know, that's different. But for 98% of the Duramaxes out there that are the first generation LB7 Duramaxes, there's no emissions on it. And that's very exciting. I know I went to one particular, I was actually my very first dyno that I've ever been to in my life. I was with Mitchell actually, with the Cummins. And the gentleman had an LB7 Duramax and he hit 1,000 horsepower. He was sporting dual fuelers, 2 turbos, bigger transmission, bigger injectors. You can imagine the works. It's studded. Bottom end's done. I can imagine there was a lot done to this truck right here. Everything goes apocalyptic, emissions craze. I'm talking like raid your house and take your diesel parts and confiscate your truck if it's tuned. You know what I mean? I'm just talking. You could rest assured that LB7 is still going to be sitting in your driveway. If you have an LB7, hold on to it for dear life. As a matter of fact, I am actually considering getting one. My wife's gonna kill me if she sees this video. I may not get one, but I might consider getting one. Those of you guys that have deleted your Duramaxes, make sure you keep your old Duramax parts. But no, I'm actually pretty pumped for this future right here of diesel parts, if it does come to that. If they actually do upgrade the, you know, the YBridge, the Egr Coolers, which I know that some companies already have, make it better flow, but still remain emissions compliant. I think that's pretty cool, you know what I mean? I think that, I'm actually really interested in seeing that kind of ride take off, but it is sort of a bummer. Actually talking to a gentleman today that owned a LML, and he's stated that he spent close to $3,000. I believe he said he had an EGR issue, and it really sucks because it's like, in order to lay low under the radar, not worry about all those expensive emissions repairs at the dealership or at a diesel shop or a mechanic shop. It's better to go ahead and just, you know, get rid of all that garbage, tune it and call it a day, and it's just better for everything. It's better for your truck, it's better for your MPGs. Your motor's gonna last forever, you know what I mean? Let's face it. Oh, let me say this. In addition to my prediction of the future of, you know, tuning, deleting diesel truck parts, I'm gonna say that LB7 is gonna be one of the most sought after Duramaxes, closest to an LBZ, which I believe that the LBZ is actually the most sought after Duramax on the market still to this day, but I believe that the LB7 Duramaxes are here to stay. People are gonna jack the prices up on those trucks in the future. That's just my thoughts on it, guys. You know, I'm not trying to cause hysteria or freak out or anything like that. I'm just preparing for the future of diesel enthusiasts that want to do cool stuff to their trucks. you just never know. So I may be speaking way too soon. This may not even happen. I'll tell you that it is getting worse, okay? I mean, there's a specific tuning company right now that's not tuning. There's a reason for that. I mean, not tuning. I mean, we just talked about it today. So yeah, things are getting a little worse already, and it's just going to continue to spiral out of control. But it is what it is. We're going to continue to move forward, and I'm not going to get rid of a diesel. I'm not going to get rid of my hobbies. It's not going away, and I hope it doesn't go away for you. It's going to continue to roll, man, and we are still going to have a lot of fun with these trucks, and we're going to keep these things rolling strong. I personally believe that the Duramax Power Stroke Cummins pre-emission stuff right there, I think is going to be the most sought after diesel trucks on the market, if and only if this gets ridiculous and this really does end up happening, where they get rid of tuning and everything's going to be black marketed. And already, I'm saying this right now, they already do it, smuggling diesel parts across the border from Mexico and Canada. And then really quickly, I'd like to talk on a side note with you guys here. You guys have seen me talk quite a bit about HSP diesel. You've seen me talk quite a bit about WCFAB products, and hopefully very shortly we can talk more about SDP. And I don't want to confuse you as the viewers. I know a lot of you guys watch my channel, and sometimes you guys are like, Truckmaster, what are you doing, dude? You're confusing me. I would consider HSP, WCFAB, and SDP the big three when it comes to diesel performance in the Duramax market. And just kind of, you know, I mean, I've been around the HSP shop. I've talked to the staff, the team. Guys are outstanding, A+ stuff. I really like their service and their support. WCFAB, outstanding stuff, great quality. We all have our fitment issues, and I know that. And what I mean by fitment is a part that doesn't fit correctly. Okay, I know we've seen that in the past, and I've seen that across the board already. So, I mean, it's just, will the company go back to address that and fix it? And so far, I'm pretty impressed with all these companies. So I don't want you guys to say, why are you talking HSP? I thought you were a WCFAB fan. I'm a fan of all of these guys right here. I think they're all great in their own right. By the way, I do have coupon codes for these companies, such as WCFAB and HSP. It's going to be Truckmaster. It's going to save you guys some money if you decide to buy anything from them. So those are just coupon codes to help you out. I don't receive a dime if you guys decide that you want to buy something from their company. But I'd like to support these companies more, given what's going on in the diesel community. I know that it's probably affecting them pretty hard right now. So big shout out to all three of those companies right there, and it really does suck. And stay tuned for some more awesome videos, guys. I'm not done upgrading the Duramax. I know it's been kind of slow. I've been doing a lot of other videos off to the side, but I do want to start getting more heavily involved with my own pickup truck. And if one of y'all want to donate me an LB7 to the channel, much appreciated. All right, guys, that's all the time that I have for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the content. I had some stuff in my mind I wanted to get off, and I wanted to share it with you. If you guys have any comments, concerns, questions, or if you guys just want to add to the video and your thoughts on this video right here, what is the best diesel out there? Leave it in the comments below. I'd love to know that. We'll see you on the next video. Take care.